African parents would be like, don't associate yourself with Black Americans, because the idea that they have, the idea or the picture that we know of you guys in Africa is they are bad. Africans don't like Black Americans. But then when she saw what was happening, she saw Speed being accepted the way he is being accepted, like she felt like, nah, she's been bamboozled all this time. Even in Africa, we have westernized Africans, we have Americanized Africans. Those are the people that we don't want to associate ourselves with. There it is, right now, bro. What the Oh my god. Hear me out. Today we are reacting to, first of all, welcome to the Dummy Effect podcast. Today we are reacting to Antonio Talks. And he's reacting to a video of iShowSpeed in Africa, and the title is "This Streamer is Destroying African Propaganda." All right, so without further ado, let's jump into the video. No need for any extra anything. Let's go.
iShowSpeed, if you don't know who he is a huge streamer, and I've actually criticized him on the channel before. One thing in particular that I don't like was like him feeding into the racist stereotypes and basically being a minstrel show. You know, eating fried chicken on camera, like just doing all this other weird stuff. Now, despite of that, he's doing something right now that is very positive, and I don't think he realized how big it is. For the past year or so, he's been going around to different countries, streaming, basically doing IRL stream. And to kick the year off, iShowSpeed decided to do a Africa tour. Now, as American, when we hear Africa, we think of teepees, huts, dirt roads, you know, things of that nature. And this is just another form of propaganda. Like, I remember.
All right, so that's one thing. I already did a reaction to a video. I already did a reaction to this thing of him being in Africa right now, and some people in the comment section were like, we already know about this, we already know about Africa, we know about Africa already. You people are acting like Americans don't know about Africa. But I'm like, you may know about Africa, because maybe you like to learn new things, but there are some people that don't really know nothing about Africa. Like he's saying right now, some people really actually do think that Africa is that. Like some people really do think that what he's explaining right now is the Africa, basically. All right, so not everybody really do know Africa for that. And iShowSpeed, I feel like iShowSpeed is actually opening so many African Americans eyes, not just people in America, but not just African Americans, but also other Black people around the world, because not every Black person around the world have been in Africa or know of Africa. Maybe those only have the propaganda ideas that the West or the rest of the world keep showing about Africa. You know, so yeah, he's doing something very big.
When I was younger, man, getting ready for school, I used to have the TV on. Every morning, it used to be Feed Africa ads. Right. You would see like a skinny African little kid with a white woman, you know, saying, oh, give us money to feed them. You know, these are the type of things we see. On the other hand, a lot of Africans, the way they see us is, especially Black Americans, they see us as violent. They see us in movies shooting each other. So it's a disconnect that is not either of our own faults. But
True, there's actually a big disconnect. A very, very big disconnect. Now you see most African, I don't know, African Americans, you would see some Africans, they'll only get their idea of Black people in America is the gangsters in the movies, the gangsters in the musics and all that stuff. That's why most times you see Africans, when they're trying to portray African Americans, they'll either dress like this swaggy type stuff with the hair, the do-rag, big t-shirts, big trousers, and always try to talk like yo man, what up man. They always try to speak, they have the American accent or some type things like that. It's because that's the idea, that's the picture, that's what we know Black America as. So sometimes which is why when most times when Africans travel to America, African parents would be like, don't associate yourself with Black Americans, because the idea that they have, the idea or the picture that we know of you guys in Africa is either it's like they are bad. The gangster idea is what we actually know Black Americans. We know of Black Americans. So that's usually the idea, that type of idea that we have. So when parents travel to America, the thing is stay away from these people, because they feel like all Black people are like that. Just like you would look at Africa and think all Africans, the way the media would portray Africans in America would be the same. Would be like we stay in huts, we stay in jungles, in the bushes and stuff like that. And it's just a disconnect, which is why things, when Speed actually came, it opened so many people's eyes, and yeah.
Point is, iShowSpeed is breaking the African propaganda right now, and I love it. True. So this is one of the countries, Mozambique. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I don't want to butcher the name, but just look at it. Like, it looks like a very modern city, and I blame the American, school system for this is another one.
That's the thing, bro. Like, the school systems, we know, like most people know, that the school system in America is really just about giving the Americans propaganda. Like, it doesn't really teach you what you need to know. It teaches you it gives you ideas that is not going to really open your mind about the rest of the world. It gives you ideas that will make you just keep you in place, make you obedient, try to make you obedient. Because these are things that you're supposed to learn about. All these things. School system is not only the school system in America. It's school systems everywhere. Because even in Africa, there are certain topics that they don't really teach us. They'll teach us about World War I, World War II, teach us about the West, about America, teach us about Europe, but things that really would define an African, like would define Africa, they don't really teach us that. Crazy stuff.
I don't know how to pronounce the name. Mozambique.
Yeah,
I think Mozambique. Yeah. And it looks like Miami, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibe it's giving me.
It actually is. Like most of these countries in Africa, bro. If the rest of the world actually just left us alone and say, fight for yourselves and do what you really want to do, most of the countries in Africa would be very, very beautiful. It's just now the West they keep coming and taking from us, stealing from us and stuff like that, and we don't have money to build our continent.
Beautiful. So everybody's showing love, man. That's one thing I love about Speed when they do these. Like, he really goes into the culture.
The culture. That's what I said in the other video.
It's all love too, bruh. Hey.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, they gon' beat him probably in every athletic thing he does. Yeah. Bro, the vibes is immaculate, man. Look, someone made him art.
Bro.
Like, this is fire.
Bro, that's crazy. This is South Africa.
Yo, that is fire.
Please, I need this. Let's do
Another one of him dancing. I think this is when he was in Angola. He's been to 3 countries now.
He actually started in Angola. Went to came to South Africa, Angola, South Africa, Mozambique, and then I think right now he's in Botswana. Eswatini was also another place. It's just like southern. He's right now in Southern Africa. That's where he is right now, in Southern Africa. I think after Southern Africa, I don't know, we're probably gonna go to West, and then Central or maybe West. But Central is like, yeah, the West are in Central full on. They are doing business in Central. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know where he's gonna go after South Africa, the southern part of Africa.
Hey. Now these are just a few clips, man. You gotta watch the full stream. The vibes are just absolutely immaculate. Now the thing that's really been getting me, man, is just the ignorance. And like I say, I don't really blame these people because it's what's being pushed to them about Africa. I was the same way until a few years ago. I started like looking into things. I'm like, damn, it's really nice over here. But yeah, man, people are really shocked.
This nigga's in Africa. Nigga, these niggas got drip. And look at the city lights, bro. This shit is cleaner than New York.
Bro, shit. That's
like,
crazy.
My son is in, like, I think it's in Angola.
That's
South
Africa. That's South Africa.
This shit like downtown Houston. Like, I know they got self-driving cars in this bitch, man. Like,
we don't.
Come on, look how futuristic this shit look.
Nah, we don't have self-driving cars just yet, bro. Nah, we don't have that just yet. We hope it's coming, though.
Look at y'all, man. Thinking Africans don't got water and shit. Thinking they poor and shit. Like, come on, man. But this stream opened my eyes to a lot of shit.
That's what a lot of people don't realize, man.
Car on the street, bro. Look at that, bro. This shit look like a futuristic LES. Futuristic downtown Brooklyn. Like, what the fuck? Like, look at the streets.
Yo, so I'm kind of confused. Like, iShowSpeed's in Africa, and like, how? Like, they have Wi-Fi.
He's British.
I never knew that. And like, they have cars.
Bro, what? They've got Wi-Fi, bro. What the hell? Like, this is really blowing my mind. I can't lie, bro. This is really blowing my mind. That this is the image that they used to actually portray us as. Somebody's actually shocked that we have Wi-Fi, bro. That's crazy. It's either people don't really like to do these things, or people don't really like to do research, or in the normal days, like in the normal TV or normal internet days, pictures do not just appear. Like, bro, I don't know. Like, how do people not really know that this is what Africa is like? It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Houses, like, shit's crazy. I never knew that.
It's funny, bro. I can't be mad at them. I mean, if you ain't know they had cars though, that's you're a dumbass. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. And this is why I hate the Diaspora war so much, man, because in the grand scheme of things, Africans, they love us, and us Black Americans, we love y'all too.
Y'all probably wondering why I'm crying.
Yeah, I did a video with this lady too.
I've been watching
About this lady.
Speed streams, and I'm seeing all the love that he's getting.
Hell yeah.
And that's one thing. I don't know why people actually think that we Africans hate Black Americans, or maybe we hate the Caribbeans. No, it's not. It's never that. It's never any of that. No, it's not that. We love you. You guys don't understand. We love, like, if you have no idea, we love you. I'm not gonna use the accent. Love. We love you guys. Okay? Like, if there's an African and there's an American, and they bring an African to choose, they're probably gonna choose an African American. I'm telling you. Okay, maybe now they're gonna choose the African because it's gonna be like a shared, culture, or maybe African. We've started to be trying to know each other, trying to talk to each other, trying to be friends and be a culture, like have that African culture. But we love America. We love Black people, British people, Black Americans. One thing we love is the accent. We just, bro, it's never hate. It's never hate. It's just that some of us now, when most people when it's just that we have this kind of a defensive mechanism where if we feel like you're trying to attack us, we attack. We it's like pan for pan, or no, you know, like we go. If we want to fight, we're gonna fight. But initially, deep down in us, we love black people everywhere. But that's not to say that there are a couple few. There's a few ignorant black people that when they travel to these countries, the first people they align with is not black people. They align with the white people. They align with the other cultures, and even go as far as even talking down on black people in those countries that they are in. Now, I mean, like Africans, or even like I explained earlier, when the image that we have, the image that we usually have from you is the gangster movies and the music and that stuff. So when black parents travel to these countries, to your countries, the first thing they do, because they have this image, they don't know you personally, because they have this image, the first thing they would tell their children is, don't associate with these people. And then dumb kids, they will go run away from the black people and associate themselves with white people, and most times would talk down on, would insult the black people. And then let me not say dumb, but the black Americans, or the black Europeans who would then see these ignorant Africans who are there now, would then generalize the whole thing and say, Africans don't like us. Come on. You cannot generalize things like that. And that's why we have the diaspora wars. Because I think 5%, not even 1% of Africans over there will say something racist and say something negative, and you would just generalize everything and say it's Africans. No, it's not Africans, bro. Majority of Africans, we love you guys.
In Angola, he's in South Africa, and he's getting massive amount of love. And
tears, bro, real tears. Look at
the way that he was treated in Europe was disgusting.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
But to see him be a black man from the United States of African descent and be able to go back to the continent and be treated like a human by civilized African people.
Mm-hmm.
When we've been taught that Africa is primitive, that it's dangerous, don't go back, they have this, they have that. They don't want you, they don't like you.
That's all I hear, bro.
That's, even still watching this now, I still get chills, bro. I still get chills, because it's like, this is real emotions. This is real emotion. And I feel like the reason why she's crying she cried after seeing that was because she was almost believing, she almost started believing the fact that, or what people would say, that Africans don't like black Americans. She almost started believing that. But then when she saw what was happening, she saw Speed being accepted the way he is being accepted, like the way he's being praised right now in Africa, like she felt like, nah, she's been bamboozled all this time, thinking one thing, but on the other hand, it's different. And I pray that this is most black Americans, this is what most black Americans should see this. I really do pray. And they should, black Americans, or the whole world should know that we love our fellow black people. And you need to know that Africa is the place. Our freedom collectively is Africa. Collectively is Africa. There's a video I'm gonna make about America not being the place. Let me just spoil it now. I'll think about it and do it later, another time. But yeah, that's what I wanted.
Even people in my comments, they be like, bro, why you be taking up for Africans so much? They don't like you. I'm like, bruh, y'all gotta stop being on the internet so much. You know what I'm saying? Even in the sense of being on the internet, like a lot of the love I get is from African people, like my people, I'm descended to them. They send me messages all the time, man. Much love. We love y'all. Like, don't fall for that shit. Like, I get that all the time.
And to see an African American man with his stature go back to the motherland and be treated with so much respect. This is what our people fought for. This is what they fought for when they fought against Jim Crow and segregation. This is what the slave revolts were about. This is what it's always been about. Is to be able to go back home to a home that you've never been and be unapologetically black.
Exactly.
And not have to think about being black. Just being able to have your natural hair and your brown skin and not be judged.
But please, okay, what you said there is actually very, very true. But like I said, be mindful of those people, of those 1%, of those 1% of people that are going to always be negative. There's always going to have those people. We're not saying don't come to Africa, but always know there's that. Be careful, and there's always going to be that 1% that's going to be negative. That is not the general population. That's not the whole of Africa. Okay? Always know, because even in America, there's that 1%, there's that percentage of people that are always going to be negative. That's not everybody. We just have to know that there's not everybody is. Because even in Africa, we have westernized Africans. We have Americanized Africans. Africans that don't feel like they really belong to Africa. They feel like, nah, Africa is not really the place. They feel like their place is not in Africa, and they always talk shit about Africa. Those are the people that we don't want to associate ourselves with.
Judge dog.
And not be racially profiled and not be killed. I love the love that he is getting.
Now in the video, she brought up a point how, he went to Africa and he was treated like a human. It was civilized. These are things they tell us that Africans aren't. Now let's go back to when iShowSpeed traveled to Europe. And I remember seeing the clips they were trending, man. They was treating them like trash. They were throwing stuff at them, making monkey noises, calling them the N-word. These are the civilized people, the proper people. The Europeans, no, these people were animals.
Like, bro, I didn't even see the KFC, bro. Who said that?
Somebody said, well.
Who said that? Who said well? Who said that? Come here. Nah, come here, bro. Why you say well, bro? You be in my chat saying that shit, bro? Yeah. Why you say that shit?
Wow.
Making monkey noises, y'all.
Hey, out the way. Keep it here.
Throwing bananas. Yo, these. Man, and these are the same people that love calling black people violent, uncivilized.
Yo, I really thank God.
Hey, look, I like this.
I really thank God we don't do this. Oh, please, nobody in Africa should dare do this, bro. Nobody should dare do this dumb shit, bro. Godly, I didn't even know it was this bad. The only video I actually know of, was the video where his dreads got pulled out, and I heard that they were selling it on eBay or something like that. I didn't even know it was this bad, bro.
Comparison, I'm going off topic. Say a fat person, they be like, I'm hungry, bro. Somebody gonna be like, oh yeah, hell yeah, you is hungry with your fat ass. But if a skinny person, or if I said I'm hungry, they're gonna be like, yeah, let's get something to eat. Y'all get the analogy? But like when black people do some shit, it's like, hell yeah. I hope y'all got that analogy, because I heard that somewhere and it was funny as hell to me.
I don't know about it.
What's wrong?
Wait, what the fuck?
Professor will come here. Okay.
Oh shit, look at that. Wait, no way. No fucking way. What the fuck? Wait. Let's go back. There's a gorilla. There's somebody actually brought out a gorilla.
Hey, stop. Professor will come here. Okay.
There it is. Right now, bro. What the
my phone at? Oh.
It's sad, bro. It's sad.
Kniga.
Bro, stop playing with me, bro.
See. Google Translate. I'm going to Google.
So I'm guessing book equals the nick, and he's trying to be funny. Just trying racism. Ha ha ha. These be the 10-year-olds on Instagram liking all these people posts. They think the shit funny. It's not. You're
My mind is really blown right now because I didn't know it was this bad, bro. I swear to God. I swear to my ancestors. I didn't know it was this bad.
a cornball.
He's scared of me?
A little bit, don't worry.
Why he scared of me?
No idea.
Come on, little man. Come on.
We know why he's scared.
Juvik. Let's go Juvik.
They know why. We know why he's scared. Anyway, man, the experience from Europe versus Africa was totally different. It was all love in Africa. When my mans went to Europe, they was treating him like he was. But I really just want to give iShowSpeed his flowers, man. It's been a joy to see these clips. It really made my day, my week, really, bro. Seeing all that love. And it just tells you, and it just shows you, man, not to look, and it just shows you, man, not to feed into the propaganda. These black fatigue videos. Have y'all ever talked to a black person in real life? Bro. In my neighborhood alone, man, like, it's so many affluent black people off living great, black families, black fathers. Man, if you go into the real world, you will see what it really is. If you stay online, if you're fucking parasocial and shit, yeah, you might see black fatigue. You're gonna believe it. But when you go into the real world, you see this stuff for yourself, you'll be totally, shocked. But that's it, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all want to see something similar to this, go check out, man. It's 30 old.
Thank you very much, man. Okay, I didn't know this thing was that bad, bro. I really did not know it was this bad. But hey, shout out to Africans. Shout out to the Africans that are actually showing the world a good Africa, like portraying Africa in a good way, And let's always try to be respectful wherever you are, wherever you're watching this video right now, all over the world. Please try your best. If you have this skin, try your best. If you have this skin, this color, try your best to be respectful. Try your best to be a good citizen. Try your best to be a good person. Try your best, man. And always try to portray Africa in a good way. That's the only way. No, at the end of the day, Africa is home. Doesn't matter which country you are in Africa. Africa is always home. Yeah, man. Thank you for watching. Go check his channel out. He always puts out like this is the one of the channels that I actually wanna start doing videos. Like I wanna start doing videos about Africa, mainly about about black people, because of this guy, because of his motivation. He actually motivated me, because nowadays you keep hearing, you see videos of white people talking about all these far right people. Nobody's actually focusing on black people like that, and nobody's really focusing on Africa like that. So I want to be that part. That's that part of that person that focuses on Africa, talking about African situations, African people, black people, and stuff like that. So shout out to Antonio, and yeah, go check his channel out. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. See you in the next one. Au revoir.